So the Cowboys going to grab, or they got now, an assistant coach, Rob Davis. Well, when I first looked at everything, I was trying to say to myself, bizarre. What a strange move there. And then I kind of look up his resume, trying to figure out what and the reason why they brought him in. And I looked at everything from A to Z, and I was sitting there looking at it, and I was sitting there saying to myself, maybe, just maybe, he will set up the meetings. Maybe he can look over the overall staff, try to pinpoint some things that the coach missed out. Because we haven't had an assistant coach in a long time, assistant head coach at that. Nation. So they bring in Rob Davis to be the quote-unquote assistant head coach. He played 11 seasons with the Green Bay Packers. I think that he got 2 Super Bowl rings because he played with Brett Favre and 1 Super Bowl. And that's as a player, he was a long snapper. And then on the back end of his career as an executive, he got him a Super Bowl ring there. So he got 2 Super Bowl rings from 2 sides of the table or from both sides of the coin. I'm thinking that they brought him in for these reasonings here, looking at his resume. It's not like a big football resume because most of it is like, okay, him as a player, long snapper, and then it transitioned in 2008 to 2017 as an executive. I look at Rob Davis maybe as a person that can develop culture here. That's what he did when he left the Green Bay Packers. In 2017, he went to go work for Pierce Manufacturing. And as a director there, he led a diverse People's First Group initiative, whereas he gave the people the voice. So I'm looking at it from those parameters. And maybe as an assistant coach, you establish the meetings. Maybe you are a glorified secretary. I don't know. I don't know whether or not he's going to install like certain, leadership camps, mentoring programs. I think that he is a people's person, and reading back over his resume as it relates to when he was a director at Pierce Manufacturing, that's what he did. So I'm thinking that with Mike McCarthy, he looked at this whole entire thing and said, you know what, I'm going to bring this guy in to be one of the people that can instill trust within the organization, can talk to people and identify with their struggles, and also can, look at it from a player's perspective as well as an executive perspective, and you merge those things together and bam, you got Rob Davis. We don't know what this is going to translate to. I don't know if he's going to be on the sidelines during the football games or he's going to be in the booth, but I think one thing that I can say that it's a great move for us because we're thinking outside of the box. It's something that to do with the culture and thinking outside of the box, being able to identify with the players' struggles, and then also you can identify sitting there saying, okay, I played the sport too. I understand what you're going through. I know that you want your money. I know that you want to do this press conference, and I know you don't want to do that press conference. Oh, I know you got this sponsorship deal on the table. That's how we got to look at it. That's how I'm looking at it. So hopefully this thing can work out to its best. I just see us looking outside of the box. I think that this is still a good move, regardless of how you look at it. I look at it as maybe it'll be a new flavor, a new groove. I just think that his resume, his total body of work, we don't have a lot to lean on. But for Mike McCarthy to trust him to be the assistant coach, maybe, like I said, he's going to be able to schedule those meetings, make sure that all the players are doing what they're supposed to do as it relates to being on time, communicating with the players. Remember this. He said that a lot. They said this a lot, that the coach can't identify with the players, that they had those issues. They had those issues. So hopefully, and I mean just that, hopefully when everything is said and done, these players can identify with Rob system, whatever he's trying to implement as it relates to overall strategy on the field and off the field. I think they brought him in for culture And I hope that he can mend well and gel well with all of these players and develop a keen philosophy. That's my thought on Rob Davis. That's my thought. Also with heavy hearts, Kobe Bryant and his entire family. That news today was kind of eye-opener. We have to reflect. If you know loved ones, if you have loved ones, give them a call. Let them know that you love and care for them. Not just because of this news today, but just in general. Hit home for me because, for those who know me personally, know that, man, Kobe, Bean, Bryant, boy, sometimes I'll be on the court. Kobe, buckets. And it's just a sad occasion, sad day. Not just for him, but for his daughter, for the people that knew him and his family, the close family. Oh my goodness. It hurt us. I can only imagine how it will feel for them. So, with heavy hearts, may he rest in peace, and condolences out to the Bryant family, and condolences out to the others that lost their lives that was in the helicopter with him. It's just sad situation. I think total of 9 deaths, 9 of them. So that's a lot of people to perish today. And although sports is a team deal and a lot of people root for a certain team, but these are individual people as well. And it shows you too the frailties of life, of how quick this world things can go away just that quick. So with heavy hearts today, just tell your loved ones, if you can, that you love them. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.